I'm Carlson with AnimeOnLocation.tv. I'm here at Ohayocon 2013. I have with me one of my best friends and a great gentleman, Mr. Kyle Hebert. How you doing?
Doing excellent, sir. How are you?
I'm all right. You know, it's been 2 years since the last time you and I got to chat in front of a camera. It was at Matsuri-Con 2011. How have you been since then?
Busy, man. I've been traveling the world. I've been going to Australia, England, Ireland, all across the States, just tons of cons. I've been working on new shows, new games, and of course I got to be in Wreck-It Ralph for 2 seconds as Ryu from Street Fighter, so that was like major achievement unlocked.
All right. And now Bleach has finally come to an end in Japan. What was it like working on that project that was so long as Aizen?
Dude, working on any franchise is a blessing because that means guaranteed income for X number of months or years in this case. God, we've been working on Bleach for like 6 years, and we still have a lot to do here in the States. The dub is considerably behind where it was in Japan, so I still haven't done the stuff where Aizen transforms and all that. Ooh, spoiler! And then all that stuff. But you guys who watch Bleach have already seen it anyway, right? So... Well, we'll get to it. I mean, it just feels great to be a part of a big show that really resonates with the fans. No matter how much time goes on, it seems the fans are just as passionate today as they were when it launched.
Now this is your first time being invited to Ohayocon. What's it like for you being invited to one of the top 10 conventions in the United States?
It feels great. Emily DeJesus is also an artist with Bob DeJesus. She's on the staff here, and she reached out about a month ago, and I thought, wow, that's really last minute. I've never been invited before, and I thought, man, that's on my bucket list. I got to come to Ohayocon, and so far, so good. The fans have been great. It looks like pretty epic scale stuff, and I'm just very, very honored to be amongst a great guest list as well.
It's over 10,000 fans.
It's over 10,000!
Now, you happen to be an early Radio Disney DJ. Yep. What was it like helping start that up down in Dallas?
That is another thing I'm really, really proud of. I got to literally be on the starting staff. When we went on the air November 18th, Mickey and Minnie's birthday, 1996, I was one of the fledgling staffers that were also a writer, producer, and all that. We're all brainstorming and literally built that format from the ground up. It's a different beast now. Disney Channel owns it and all that stuff. But when I got to be on the air and really cut my teeth in terms of doing creative theater, the mind-based radio, that's everything I wanted to do since I was a kid. Wanted to be on the radio, and I wanted to do voiceover in cartoons. And luckily, when I got to transition to voiceover in Funimation, they said, "What acting experience do you have?" I said, I write and produce and DJ for Radio Disney. They said, "Yeah, that counts." And I said, "Oh, good. Whew." Yeah.
All right, and now sometimes you like to do radio dramas with fellow voice actors and stuff. When you're at Matsuri-Con, you do this gigantic, elaborate radio drama. What's it like being able to do that, and then how much fun is it to see your other fellow voice actors try to zone in on their radio voices?
Well, it's stressful in the beginning because I'm always worried, like, how's it going to play out? You know, because it is a cold read. No one sees it ahead of time. We just cast all the other people right there on the spot, like, you're going to be this, you're going to be that. It's amazing. They all come up afterwards going, "Kyle, that's like the most fun I think I've ever had at a panel," because it's a chance for the voice actors to let loose and do stuff that you never see them perform. And you know, we all get to interact with each other, which is also, in the anime world, video game world, we record solo. Right. But this is like doing it old school radio style, where you have the whole cast there, and the same works on cartoons. You have the cast to play off each other's performance. And of course, everyone likes to go off script and improvise, and that's just golden. And I hope to take things to the next level with presenting like old school comic books with the cheesy 1940s dialogue, and just display that on my iPad so the people in the audience can watch the panels as the actors perform them. And that's gone over well. We did some pretty cheesy Batman ones at some cons last year. Probably going to, if I come back to Matsuri, I'll bring that back here. We unfortunately don't have anime radio scheduled this weekend at Ohayocon, but if you guys go to my website, maybe we'll be able to bring it to the other shows.
Cool. And now you also do an awesome thing with Skype. You give people the opportunity to cut their teeth. You know, what do fans get out of that? Like, what experiences do they get out of being able to Skype with you and learn about the process of being a voice actor?
Well, Skype, of course, is just opening things up for people who are in the middle of nowhere going, you know, it's like, I want to try my hand at voice acting, and there's nobody here doing it. There's no classes, no workshops. I am not a substitute for an acting teacher. I can't teach you how to act, but I do demonstrate the process. And it's a chance to just give some professional opinion since I've worked in the industry for now. This is year 13. that I can, the hopefuls and the interested and the curious who want to know what it's like to do an audition, to be directed, to come up with a performance juggling this huge act between doing a character voice and doing cold reading and improvising and just getting professional feedback is a service that I think is helpful to the fans, but I'm very, very careful not to market myself as this is not a quick way into the industry. You're not suddenly a voice actor because you spend an hour on Skype with a voice actor. That's just not the way it works. But everyone that's taken my sessions on Skype has been very, very pleased, and some of them have taken more than one. I like to liken it more to like a consultation or a workout, a VO workout, really.
That's actually good for fans to get to know. And then now conventions are a major part of your life, and you love being at them. What's it like being on the convention trail? How do you just mentally be like, all right, I'm going on another one?
Well, they all tend to blur when you go to so many a year, or in my case, after this long, so many a month. So it's hard to remember. You see faces, and I forget names, but I see faces and go, hey, how's it going? I know you from so-and-so, I guess. It's a little crazy. The only downside is I hate sitting on planes for hours on end. I'm tall, I got the lanky legs, and just bump into the seat, so it's a little uncomfortable. But once I'm in a place, I love trying new local restaurants and of course seeing the fans one-on-one, face-to-face at the conventions. Getting to travel the world is a great perk to doing this business. I'm so blessed that I love what I do and that I get so much great support from the fans too.
We love having you every time I get to see you. I really enjoy it myself.
Thank you.
And now, are there any upcoming projects you want fans to know about that you're allowed to talk about? We always know that you have to sign those great little contracts. So anything you want to promote that's out right now?
Well, let's see. What is out right now? In April, you'll be able to get the first volume of Nura, Rise of the Yokai Clan. No date on Blue Exorcist yet, but you can watch both those shows on Neon Alley on PS3. They're streaming. It's like a broadcast station. It's not on demand, but they do a lot of repeats. They show a lot of anime dubs. I'm on like 6 or 7 shows that they have on there on PS3. It's coming to Xbox later this year, so fans can not feel left out. It's legit. You're not torrenting. You're not pirating. It's all money going back into the industry. That's great. It's a service like Neon Alley is like Netflix. You pay $6 or $7 a month, and you get 24 hours dubbed only, uncut. No censorship, and it's the best of all worlds. So I got that, of course, more Bleach, more Naruto, a new show I'm about to start working on for it. I can't talk about it. More games. I can't talk about it. Wreck-It Ralph's coming out on DVD and Blu-ray March 5th, and digitally on iTunes and other services February 12th or 15th or something. I like that studios are doing this digital release slightly early, so people that don't want to wait. It's like, support it. I get residuals from all the sales. So get a digital and a DVD copy when you can.
All right, and is there any way that fans can keep up with you on the internet? Like you said, Facebook, MySpace, all that type of jazz. And a final message for all your wonderful fans out there.
Man, I haven't been on MySpace since it imploded years ago. But Twitter, Twitter, Facebook. My Tumblr is basically iPhone photography, and so is my Instagram. But you can find all the links to all my social media at KyleHebert.com. Twitter is at KyleHebert. Facebook is facebook.com/KyleHebertVO. Put a VO at the end. That's my page. I'm always looking to get more followers. I love retweeting funny memes and Reddit posts and crazy links, and of course, interacting with people is great. So, if I don't see you at a con, I hope to see you online.
And you are very accessible online. Is there any other message you want to get out to fans?
Without the fans, we wouldn't get to do what we do, and I'm speaking for the voiceover community as a whole. We have a blast doing what we do, and we get to do things that that people in the online world or the on-camera world or on-stage world can't even do. It doesn't matter what we look like. We can voice characters of varying sizes and ages and all that, and that's very freeing. I love building theater of the mind. I'm so thankful to all the fans around the world that support what we do and support the projects, buy the games, buy the shows, continue to, just understand that when you download shows for free, that affects the industry because it's such a niche thing. So when it comes out officially, please support it with your purchases. When you're at a con, even buy a clearance DVD. That helps. It sends a message to the studios that the fans want their anime, and they want to bend over backwards to get the product to you. And in the internet age, we'll stream it with ads. We'll do what we can, but please support. If you love a show, buy it.
All right, well, thank you so much for coming out and talking with us here at Ohayocon and AnimeLocation.tv. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me. Peace out.